Meteorologist Katie McClung here, and we have a lot to unpack weather-wise as we go into this afternoon and the weekend. So we have severe weather potential for Sunday going into Monday. I will get to that, but first things first is our ice accumulation chance, freezing rain chance. What about that? So let me get into it. So for tonight's system, starting this afternoon and going into Saturday, the greatest chance for icing is in this ice storm warning for the Upper Peninsula. And for our northern lower counties, it's just going to be tip of the mitt and far northeast. Those are the areas that have been placed in the greatest chance to see that icing potential. For this specifically, I will get into that risk for the second wave of messy weather soon, because that risk does extend a little farther south that time. So how much ice, you're asking? Very good. Let's take a look at how much ice they are expecting. From 5 p.m. this afternoon to 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, Saturday. This is for the ice storm warning areas, specifically like our Mackinac Island, Mackinac City, St. Ignace, those general vicinities, not including Mackinac City because they are below the bridge, so they're just in an advisory. But the eastern Upper Peninsula and even farther west too are in ice storm warnings. They are expecting to get snow and sleet accumulations up to 1 inch and ice accumulations between 0.2 and 0.4 of an inch. That's a lot for ice. Any amount of ice, as you may know, is not fun to drive in. So we are looking at quite a significant impact to travel specifically. However, that much ice on power lines and trees can and most likely will affect power outages. Like they may and most likely will cause power outages, and they might last quite a while through the weekend, as this is going to be quite an ongoing system. So if you do have travel plans tonight into tomorrow going up north, cross the bridge, maybe try to work around that if you can, because chances are you might not be crossing the bridge anyway. So thinking of that, let's time this out for you. What I've got here are 4 screenshots of 4 different times starting this evening about 4 p.m. and going into 1 a.m. overnight for Saturday. So this is just one model, but I've looked at several, and this is our my highest resolution one I have access to, well-known high resolution rapid refresh model, and it is showing here what it will look like on radar. It is modeled out what it will potentially look on radar as the system moves through these different times here. Alright, so to get started, let me point out some things for you. We've got the UP right here, our Straits of Mackinac. Here's about Traverse City. We have Wexford County, Missaukee County, and Osceola County, Clare County, and Roscommon County right in that vicinity. So here's our tip of the mitt area and those are our areas that we're mainly concerned about for this system, is our Upper Peninsula, Straits of Mackinac, and northern, northeastern, lower peninsula. Now, so for 4 p.m., this is 20Z in universal time here, but that equals 4 p.m. local time for us here. So we're going to be dealing with maybe some rain showers in our northern lower counties, maybe a rumble of thunder, and our southern portion, central and southern lower, might be getting that rain and some thunder to about 4 p.m. Now by 6 p.m. over here in our upper right, we're going to see that system. It's starting to move into the eastern UP at this point, staying fairly dry in our northern lower. But down in the bottom left here, we are seeing that system's pretty much full force over, full effect over us in our forecasted region that it is supposed to be. Might be getting some rumbles of thunder there in our northern lower. And overnight, here is 1 a.m. Saturday morning, overnight. That system's hanging around right over there. And our temperatures at this point are hovering that freezing mark, 30, 33 degrees. They're really hanging in there. That's where we're going to be getting our sleet accumulation, a freezing rain accumulation. Now below that, it's where that front is. Below that, here in the southern, northern lower portions, that Cadillac, we're going to be in the clear here for the most part. In terms, our temperatures are going to be more in the 40s overnight, and we're going to be staying mostly dry from this system. It's the next system that we'll have to keep an eye on. But for now, here in the Cadillac area, we're going to be all right. But again, if you have any plans, have friends, family up in these parts, you might want to be checking in on them. They might be dealing with quite a few problems from this system. So there you have it, staying mostly in the UP, northern lower for this system. I didn't get to the next system in this video, or for the system that's going to potentially bring us that severe weather chance. I will be posting updates on that later today and into tomorrow. For right now, we're focusing on tonight into tomorrow.